Indians are pioneers of religious conversions. They are gurus of conversion. There has never been a nation in the history of the world that has propagated religions like the Indians did. When other nations of the world were interested in conquests and expansion, Indians were more interested in spirituality and the spreading of religious ideas across the globe. Hinduism and Buddhism are both known as Indian religions. These religions have been the primary faiths of more than half of the world's population for centuries. They are still prevalent in many countries. Buddhism, originating in India, spread to numerous kingdoms, including China, Japan, Korea, Nepal, Tibet, Burma, Bhutan, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka, and became the national religion of many of these countries. Similarly, Hinduism and its rituals, scriptures, and practices have also spread and become prevalent in many kingdoms, including Nepal, Bhutan, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, and Sri Lanka. All religions have been proselytizing in nature since ancient times. People in all times and countries have been eager to spread their faiths, and the people had the freedom to accept the religion of their choice. Many claim that it was Shankaracharya who weakened Buddhism, which was once dominant in Kerala. Gautama Buddha traveled extensively with his disciples, spreading his teachings to various places. Bodhidharma, who is considered a great teacher by the Chinese, was a Buddhist monk from India. Emperor Ashoka spent his entire life in religious studies and the propagation of his religion after his conversion to Buddhism. History books reveal that he sent his son and daughter to Sri Lanka to spread Buddhism. Students from foreign kingdoms also studied in ancient universities such as Nalanda and Takshashila once thrived as study centers in ancient India. Buddhism was once dominant in India, but later lost its relevance, but it still remains the main religion of many parts of the world. Indian thoughts and mysticism have always been intriguing to many around the world. Albert Einstein read the Bhagavad Gita, and Tolstoy was fascinated by the theory of Advaita. Judaism and Sikhism are religions that attract others to their religion. Even before Christ, a group called Jewish proselytes led a life based on Jewish customs and teachings. In the last century, there have been reports of people converting to Sikhism and Buddhism due to untouchability and other evil practices that existed in many parts of the country. In the 10th century, Prince Vladimir of Russia converted to Orthodox Christianity, which eventually became the national religion. Marco Polo visited Kublai Khan, who was the grandson of Genghis Khan, in his kingdom and spent some time at his court. Kublai Khan requested Marco Polo to send from Rome 2 priests and an ambassador as he returned from the king's court. Accordingly, Marco Polo set out with a group as the king had requested, but the hardships of the journey forced the group to abandon the journey. Until the 4th century, Britain was a very uncivilized society. A land that was full of many kinds of superstitions and practices, including witchcraft, black magic, and animal sacrifices. It was converted to Christianity since the time of the missionary Patrick, and later became known as a Christian kingdom. From the 1st and 2nd centuries, Christian missionaries from countries such as Israel and Syria traveled throughout the then-known territories of the world and spread the gospel. Not only religious propaganda, but dialogues and communication between religions have existed in civilized societies since ancient times. Emperor Aurangzeb, who is known as a fanatic, received Jesuit priests in his court and listened to their lectures and ideas. Emperor Akbar the Great experimented by creating a new religion by incorporating the essence of all religions. Many believe that Shankaracharya's constant rebuttal of Buddhism was the reason for the decline of Buddhism, which was once dominant in Kerala. Now, Indians who were once gurus of religious conversion are intolerant toward other religions. They persecute people of other faiths. Dialogues, debates, and discussions between religions are inevitable for a healthy social environment. If none of these things go beyond the limits, they are conducive to a healthy social life. It is a fundamental right of a person to speak about their religious views and adopt the religion of their choice.